This is Final Fantasy 13 too. And yeah, so I'm really struggling to get into this one, but we'll see. You know, we'll once again we'll see if anything catches my attention a little bit more today. But I'm very close to abandoning this playthrough for Dragon Quest V. We're very close to it. But I'm ready. I'm ready and willing for today to be, today to be good. So let's go. Ready for some rants? I mean, I don't hate the game. It's just like, I'm just struggling to have it really catch me, you know?
The story so far.
What the? Wait for it!
Now!
Paradox is dissipating. I'm in pain and I can barely breathe.
I don't remember that. Specifically the I can barely breathe line. But yeah, to reiterate my issue with the game is that I think that the idea of jumping around time, doing random odds and ends, is boring. I don't think that it's very exciting story-wise for that to be what's happening. And then, and so it's presented like this. So it's like, I look at this screen right here to choose what to do next, and I'm just filled with apathy, you know? Where it's like, I don't care. I don't have anything in this game to care about yet. That's my issue. But okay, so I am noticing that I've only got 2 fragments here. I think I maybe need to pop back in and maybe see what these fragments are that I'm missing. But there's also this mechanic about, like, closing a gate so that you can go in and, like, retry something to do something different or something. I don't know. Yeah. We're going to the year 003 as fuck. That's right. Oh, and let's also get this on. Let's just go 556. All right, there we go. And yeah, close enough. All right. So here's this place. And if we look around at the map, I don't necessarily see anything that particularly stands out. But there are apparently fragments. I thought that, so 10-2 had okay battles, but, like, a lot of that game's gameplay was, like, play the border coin game, or do that fucking hunting mission where you ran around and shot at stuff,
hey guys,
or, like,
not that you've,
you know, like, there were all these, like, mini games all over the place, and, you know.
Look at you now. You've changed somehow. Like you've gone through a lot in a short time. So Noah was telling the truth about time travel and all that jazz. Don't tell the townsfolk about it, though. Who knows how they'll react. You gotta be tired. Go home, get some rest.
That was like a comedy shot. The fact that we had all those shots of him talking, and then, like, it cut to, like, he's 20 feet away from us. Okay. Yeah, I liked the battle system. And, like, choosing, you know, your different dress spheres gave you, like, stat bonuses. All that kind of stuff. And then, like, if you lit up all your stat bonuses, you would become that, like, other class, you know, or whatever. That stuff was cool. I think I want to start out as Ruthless around here. So let's try that here. Let's go boom, boom, boom. Oh yeah, I only switched to Bully for like a boss fight.
I'm on the job.
All's good here. We need more recruits.
So yeah, basically I'm here just to see whether whether fragments are a thing that I need to come back for. Or if I don't know if I have to like redo the whole place to get the other ones. Alright, so what is she hitting them with? We got Imperil, alright. And Deep Protect, excellent. I don't think I need to be fighting these guys, though. I tried to just run past this dude since this place is pretty well here, let's give me a multicast here, huh? Alright, good job, you did it.
They could have handled that alone.
I like that I multicast immediately. And the animation was so long that I got 4 stars instead of 5. Even though it basically one-shot him. Okay, I need to get some dang Chocobo greens. But I don't remember where we originally got those. But yeah, alright. So here we are. I am ready to learn new mechanics. Let's go. Now that we're here and we had that cutscene, anything suspicious on the map? Not really. I did just remember something, though. Remember the start of this game?
What happened? Get a little homesick, did you?
Where there was like the mirror in the room or whatever? Hey, it's still there. What was the deal with this again? Okay, it seems to be nothing yet. I just... I'm going to try to talk about the frame rate as little as possible, but it makes you feel like you're drunk while you're playing it the whole time. Yeah, there was something about it in the opening cutscene where, like, it didn't belong, so it was from another time or something or another.
Oh, what's going on? What are you doing here? Didn't you just step through the gate? So, you're back already?
Okay, we get it. Sure, yeah, it's a time travel story. Alright. Well...
Yeah, I got slapped, but it could have been.
Maybe we abandon this idea of coming back to town and just try to go to the next fragment. So can we do this? Yeah? Does this have any negative effect? So there's 8 fragments here. I'm guessing how it works is that if I want those other 2 fragments, I have to do the R1 close gate. And then, like, redo the thing that we already did, but do something different that time. It's gotta be.
Time and memory frozen in crystal.
But this one I don't have the close gate option. That's actually pretty interesting that this is the only one that I have the close gate option for. So, okay, since this is the only one that I can do it with, what if we just try... What if we just try this mechanic? So this is going to be like we're redoing something that I already did, but maybe I can get the other... Maybe I can get the other fragments. What do fragments do? I don't fucking know. And that's like a big thing in games for me, and that's what I keep complaining about with this game so far, is that I just don't have a grasp on, like, what are we doing? You know? Like, it sounds so simple, but it's like, it's really important when you're playing a game that you know what the fuck your goal is and what the purpose of what you're doing is.
I feel like an interrogator.
The game's gotta make you want to do the objective. Okay, so we're supposed to investigate the impact site. That's the idea of this.
Do you mind me asking?
Shoot. Come out, wherever you are.
I can't believe him. He's gonna get it.
And if we talk to
Never seen anything like
dudes...
them before. Took them seconds to turn our sentry bots into scrap metal.
I heard a meteorite fell from the sky, and that's when all these monsters appeared.
That's right. Godot and the others went to check out the meteorite. It's right outside town along the mountain path. That way, over towards Cocoon.
Okay. You know what? The game did come with a novella. But I don't know if I really believe in the idea that you need to read a book as prep work.
Wow.
What's up, Noel?
But I could read you guys the book if you wanted. Alright, I'm ignoring these fights.
Cocoon makes a good landmark.
Huh?
Okay. Well, I mean, this guy jumped down.
Sarah, still in one piece? We're seeing lots of unfriendly critters around that meteorite. Oh, who's this?
Oh. This is Noel. He helped LeBro and me out of a tight spot.
Is that right?
Hey,
I'm Godot.
okay, take it easy, big guy. I am not here to make trouble for anyone.
You better not. Anything happens to Sarah and the boss will string your carcass out to dry.
Okay, I thought you were the boss.
Aren't you the boss? You sure seem like one.
Oh, gee, thanks, but I'm his right-hand man.
Huge and the others went ahead too.
Stay in contact now.
The music is, it's something.
Cocoon looks amazing.
Okay, maybe that was supposed to be what I was doing. Was going up here.
I wonder why I got picked for this.
Okay, yeah, that gets us up and around. Whoop. Oh, yeah, so a long-ass time ago, I did hear that there's a song that's like, "You wanna ride this chocobo?" or something. But I didn't really hear the whole song. I was just like, what the fuck is this? And that was it.
What's going on here?
Am I dreaming?
Okay, could this be the thing we need to pay attention to? Maybe not. We're back out of it now.
Is it because of the meteorite?
Nah. Take us over here. We don't gotta fight nothing. But yeah, even if we don't end up getting another fragment, replaying an old chapter like this might
Cocoon is gone.
remind me of something, you know? Hey, what's up, Morning Craft? Okay, I kind of remember this guy. We've got a Sentinel class for him whenever he does, like, the thingy. Boom, there we go. He's deprotected. Hit him with some poison. Okay. Well, we did get different loot for killing him faster this time. Since last time that was like a whole ass fight.
Don't wander off alone.
We made it.
Wait up.
Okay. What do we got? What are we doing here? Bye, Mia. Mia's tired of it.
What is that place? Noel, do you know?
Yeah.
Wait, what happened to Cocoon? It's not there.
Well, you're looking at a different time. That's the world I come from. In my world, Cocoon doesn't exist. When I was born, the sky was already empty. Tell me, how many years has it been since Ragnarok appeared and Cocoon fell?
Well, it's 3 AF. So that was 3 years ago.
For me, all that happened 700 years in the past. I was born and raised in another time. 700 years in the future.
Yes, I knew it. I knew you weren't from this world.
It's also kind of a clunky line. Like, I feel like she should say it happened 3 years ago. And that's why we say it's 3 AF. Right? Instead of like 3 years ago is so recent that you wouldn't be using the naming scheme to figure out when the thing happened. You would just remember that it was 3 years ago, right? And then also, you know what I mean?
I'm the last of humanity.
It's a small thing. It's just a little clunky is all.
We can find Lightning together. I know she wants to see you.
You're full of it! Yeah, that's impossible! Lightning's gone, man.
Godot. Noel, do you know where my sister is?
Come with me.
What's happening?
You see? It's a time gate.
What do you mean?
Wow.
Time gate.
What the? It's like a portal. Lightning is in a place called Valhalla. She's waiting on the other side.
I couldn't turn my eyes away. I knew the answer lay beyond that gate. The answer to my doubts and dreams.
Okay, yeah.
On the broad plain beneath Cocoon, my sister once celebrated my marriage to Snow. I remember her smile like it was yesterday. But sometime when I wasn't looking, she disappeared. She was gone as if she'd never been there in the first place. Lightning, are you out there? Did I dream that day on Pulse, or did it really happen? Noel says he can find you, but is he telling the truth? Noel's world was a terrible place where Cocoon did not exist. He had tried
I kind of
back
wonder
in
if there's
time
going to be
change
like
that bleak
some
future,
ability that I
or
get
so it
later that like
was.
extracts something extra out of
Different eras overlap,
enemies.
all kinds of crazy stuff happens.
And so we need to come back and like refight bosses, like a morph type thing, you know.
You have to find one of those objects. They're called artifacts.
Artifacts?
The keys to the future. They're anachronisms, relics of a different world. Basically, things that don't belong in your time. If we can find one, we might be able to use it to open the gate. Then we could cross time and travel to Lightning's world.
Could Noel be telling the truth? Beyond that gate, in a place called Valhalla, is Lightning alive and waiting for me? Can I dare to hope again, after all this time?
Alright. So we got artifacts. We need artifacts to unlock more places in time, because one of those places in time will have lightning in it.
So much happened the night the
To
meteorite
help
fell.
solidify to players that AF signifies after the fall of Cocoon. Yeah. That's definitely what the point of the line is. I'm just saying they could have phrased. I feel like they should have phrased it the other way around. It just would have sounded more human that way. That's all I'm saying. It's a tiny thing.
Good morning.
All right. So then here's this. Okay, and then we got this. All right, a potion.
It's not safe near that thing. There's monsters.
And then they're just telling me head outside.
Monsters everywhere.
If only Snow were here. You know, Sarah, wait up for me.
All this talk about artifacts and gates and time travel, to be honest, I don't know if I'm ready to believe it.
Sarah, there's still so much I don't understand myself. If we can actually find an artifact, then I'll know what I've been saying is true. And once we open the gate, you'll be able to put some of your doubts to rest as well. So what do you think? Will you search for the answers with me? Give me a chance and I'll prove that it's true.
Okay. And so I'm trying to pay a lot of attention to the map to make sure that I'm not missing like an optional thing that's pointed out, you know?
Let's check it out.
What?
Is that the artifact?
This is Lightning's knife. I keep it in my room, but how did it get out here? Hey, look there. Snow!
These FMVs still do look good even though we're in 720p now.
Come on.
Okay.
It's her knife. I found it near the base.
Am I nuts, or is this song really similar to like a Metal Gear Solid song? I gotta be crazy.
Snow.
Sarah, I'm sorry. She must be inside the pillar. Lightning's holding up Cocoon, along with Vanille and Faye.
Wait, what are you talking about? She was right here a second ago. I saw her. We talked. She gave us her blessing.
The cloud filter? Oh, we're seeing it projected or something. Yeah, and so Final Fantasy 13 original I finished about a year ago. I played it about a year ago and I loved it.
Getting married.
This one I'm having a lot of trouble getting into though.
And said congrats.
But yeah, regular 13 I thought was fantastic.
All of a a sudden.
Really liked the story, really liked the characters, loved the battle system,
She was never
loved
there to begin with.
the post-game progression of like defeating all the optional stuff.
But me.
So I've already seen this. I guess I'm redoing this to try to figure out a little bit more how the game works, as well as try to get a re-grasp on the story, cause
People said I was dreaming. They said
but like this stuff I got all
I was
the
just
I get all
making up
the
stories so that I didn't have to face the truth.
raging
Listen,
weeb boner.
Memories
Lightning
are-
is way hotter than Sarah.
Lightning is alive. The question is, why are you the only one who remembers?
Okay, how about message from Lightning?
Could it be a message from Lightning?
You mean before she became trapped in the crystal, she was able to give you a glimpse of something? Something important?
But what? What was she trying to tell me? Weird. The knife looks like it's been polished.
Maybe someone was cleaning it out here and then forgot about it. I don't think this is our artifact, though. Let's keep...
Okay, so now, at this point... I think now is when we find the mirror, right? Okay. But yeah, as far as the FF7 run goes, we got bug pincered again. Fucking berserk bug pincer in the forest leading up to what's it called? Temple of the Ancients.
Mog has found something.
But that's just a cat. Oh, and it's with the one we keep at Nora House.
I can see Cocoon.
Come on, Mog.
Oh, okay. Then there's like the cat thing.
No, I don't think so. Maybe the cat...
I game over to it this time.
After her.
Stay on her, Mog.
I don't know about this. I don't know about following this cat around again.
Disappearing.
Who wants to do this? What's with more modern Square Enix and making you follow cats around?
Have you noticed anything strange? Snow, so this is where you got to.
Okay, we already like saw this stuff. I'm skipping. I'm skipping. We gotta find.
Where else should we look?
Mog,
Look, the Moogle's
Help us out
reacting
here.
to the kids.
Oh yeah.
Good morning.
That's the kid I was looking for.
Oh.
I knew my eyes weren't playing tricks on me. It's Maggie.
Okay. Redoing this chapter and like, oh, let's run around and talk to the cats and talk to the kids. I'm kind of dying here. So maybe we just go to a new place instead. The close gate feature, I'm not too pogged up about.
What are you running from?
watch it. Don't go that way.
It is kind of neat that the song changes when there's enemies around. It's the same song, but it kind of changes to a different layer. That's pretty cool.
Hey, gotta work to pay the bills.
Yeah, I feel like figuring out timelines is something that maybe historically I'm not a thing of that. Flex, the freak thing hasn't been a thing for a long time. Yeah, I mean, I switched bots a while ago, and just a bunch of stuff didn't really make the move, you know. $2 a call. But yeah, like Majora's Mask as well. Once we got into the part of Majora's Mask that was like, it's time to like try redoing stuff.
What have you been up to, young man? Why don't you talk to Miss Farron?
Yeah, where it's all about like
I think you just
redoing things and say I look, they what are we doing here? I'm trying to say I'm reminded of Majora's Mask, another game that I could never get into no matter how many times I tried.
That's about enough. Tell me what you did right this instant.
I'm just trying to pick
Please don't yell at me.
I'm just trying to pick things I didn't pick the first time.
Why don't you find out what he did first before laying into him?
But now so it's graying out the things that I already said. So I'm picking the other things, but I guess we gotta do the we gotta do the correct
I was
things.
watching him work on the robots, and then I saw it, and I just couldn't help myself.
But yeah, Majora's Mask I've tried to get into a bunch of times, and I just I can just never quite get into it.
Oh well. Then I guess I won't force you to.
Really? Thanks. Maybe I'll tell you later.
When's that gonna be?
Yeah. Did I already say this one?
Misbehaving.
Can we? Is this skippable?
It's sad when my students don't behave.
I'm sorry, Miss Farron. Guess I'll own up. The truth is, I sold something from Mackie.
And that's why he was chasing you?
What did you take?
This necklace. It belongs to you, doesn't it?
Hey, wait!
Did I finish Temple 1? I think so.
What was this anyway?
That belongs to Mackie, doesn't it?
I think I finished 2 temples.
No, it's mine. It's a reminder of a promise.
But it was
I
like the
made.
moment in Majora's Mask that I got into the part that's like, okay, I'm trying to figure out a quest that's part of this timeline, and like if I try something and it doesn't work, I have to reset the timeline and then I have to wait for it again, and I'm not really sure if I did something wrong or if my answer isn't correct or if I just did it wrong, and so now I gotta like rewind and try it again and like wait for it and try it again. Like the moment that gameplay loop started, I was out, you know. I was just so bored. And I feel like that's what this is.
Okay,
Okay.
and that was the last time I saw snow.
Okay, what are we looking? I'm almost out of here. I'm dying here. I'm dying. I gotta get out of this place. I gotta just go do whatever the next thing is in the game. Let's hope that maybe I get a stronger grasp on this game's mechanics by simply moving forward rather than trying to redo. Cause I'm dying over here. We gotta go. We gotta go to this place where I've got 0.
Pulse stretches a desolate grassland, a wild place where the rule of might prevails, and the weak exist only to feed the strong. A tribe of tough, proud people live off these lands, hunting monsters for their sustenance. But now, the hunters are whispering of a fearsome newcomer to the prairie that threatens to upset the precarious balance of their lives.
Got it. Let's go. We're going to question marks, baby. We don't know where we going. Hell of a loading time, that one. Alright, let's go. Oh, hey, it's these cutie patooties.
What? Look out!
Flank it from the west!
Look, that's their prey.
Wow.
They seem desperate. Like, they gotta get this one or there'll be nothing else to eat.
Really? I guess you have to be a hunter to tell.
Let's introduce ourselves.
Sure.
Okay. Is this gonna be the good chapter? Is this when the game gets good? I'm ready.
We should talk to those people. Maybe they can tell us what's going on.
Okay, thanks, Sarah.
Yeah. And let's hurry before those chocobos decide they need to stretch their legs.
Couple of remedies. A few potions. Mana droplets. So the Arclight Step, this is, I believe this is where... Running around this area is where a significant amount of 13 took place. Alright, what do you want? Let's get him. Game Boys are totally region free. I knew that DSs were region free, but I didn't specifically know about Game Boy. Alright, here's this dude. Protect. Okay. Have you heard about Kanata? Have you heard about the thing? There's like a cartridge that you put into your Game Boy, and then it has a cartridge slot on it, and it's got like a USB on it, and it's like a way to capture. It's the most brute force, unsatisfying solution ever for someone who's got like an engineering mindset. But what it does is it just boots the game on an emulator. Like it rips the ROM from the cartridge into an emulator and then passes all, and then the emulator is timed based on what it's reading from, like, you know, like the emulator keeps time based on, you know, reading what it reads from the cartridge and all that. It's able to keep in sync, and it passes your inputs into the emulator. So basically what you end up with is you're capturing an emulator, but the emulator is reading everything from a real Game Boy. And as long as they're synced, it's kind of like a capture. Anyway, that's a thing that came out kind of recently. But yeah, the GBA Consolizer is a really good mod. It's not an original Game Boy, it's a Game Boy Advance, but it's very nice. I like it a lot. But yeah, like if you don't, if we're not talking like super specifically original big fat Game Boy, I would say the GBA Consolizer is the best solution. But yeah, the other Game Boy thing is just kind of funny. Whoa. Oh, I didn't mean to drop there. Okay, okay. You know, the green-brown shade that everything is here also kind of reminds me of shit. I'm just kidding. I was going to say Metal Gear Solid 4. Like, I mentioned Metal Gear Solid 4 a minute ago. What? I thought I was running away from these guys. Yeah, I mentioned Metal Gear Solid 4 a little while ago. Just kind of being generally reminded of it by the music for some reason. But yeah, just the color grading here kind of reminds me as well. Oh man, these D-Protects are not happening. Gankanag. Yo, did you guys hear that new Gankanag song? And they wept tears of ice? I don't really know what I'm doing in this battle here. I guess I shouldn't be in diversity anymore because nobody is needing to be healed. And then I don't really know what the deal is with the synchronization of these moves either. I think maybe that move is like as good as it's gonna get. I should probably start experimenting with other bros. But like I've already leveled these bros up a little bit. Okay, anyway, they wanted me to talk to these folks up here. I'm getting pretty far away from that. So alright, we'll come back this way. Alright, let's go deep protect on you. Deep protect on you. There we go. Alright, swap over here for the heals. These battles are going a lot slower than I'm expecting. One thing that I'm not seeing in this game so far also, I mean, I know that we're not super far into it, but I really liked how 13 had, like, the augments. I don't know how else to say it. Like the ATB strike effects, or like the item collector effects, like that kind of stuff, right? This one's got, like, I have accessories that have things, but none of them are very interesting yet. And also, we're really choked by the... Super choked by the accessory slot limit. Which I think is intentional at the start. Like, I could have gotten more accessory points already, but, like, my other options were, like, ATB gauge or, class boosts and just stuff that sounded way better. But now it's like I can barely have any, accessories on. Alright, here's what I'm doing. Right, we're gonna deprotect Ga. Oh my god. I thought deprotect Ga would be good. Having a lot of trouble getting it to stick, though. And that's the thing, is like, I guess that means that I really need to get a better Saboteur bonus for her. And so if that comes up on the next Crystarium expansion, then that's probably what I'm going to want to go for. But okay. Speaking of Crystarium, how are we doing? We got like 1,000 points. So... what do we actually want here? Smite is good. But so are just getting the better abilities. I feel like Fyra is probably good to get. Yeah, I mean, she's doing a lot of ravaging. And so I feel like I should go for Ravager, if for no other reason, just to get her a bit more magic right now. And then Noel. What do you have? Runga is coming up next. That's probably going to be good. I don't really know. I forget what Boon is. I can't remember if that was in regular 13. But alright, let's just go for Runga right now. So one more for him. And then these fellas. But no PS3s. I feel like right now, PS3 is probably as cheap as it's gonna be, right? Like, I feel like we're getting close to the time where we can expect that PS3 prices... like, PS3 might start becoming the new nostalgic system. You know? That's starting to get more expensive and that kind of thing. But for now, I think it's not too expensive. I actually got this game for like 15 bucks. I mean, of course, that's because I already have a PS3, but, like, the game itself, I got, like, the fancy box edition from my local game store, and it was $15. So, yeah. That part was nice. Okay, I guess we better go over here. In the harsh wilderness of the steppe, people have to help each other if they are to survive. This is your chance to win the acceptance of the hunters. Talk to the villagers and listen to their tales of woe. Accept their requests for help. Solve their problems, and soon you will be able to gain their trust. Okay. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, yeah, I've just, I always like doing things on original hardware when I can and stuff, so I got no problem keeping the old PS3 around for the PS3 games. This game does run like shit, though. It'd be nice if it came out on PS5 or something, and, like, it ran at a nice frame rate, and not this horse shit. You know, that would be nice for sure. Okay, what do we got?
Listen, we could do with an extra arm. You help us, and I'll give you this map.
Map of the steppe.
If you're here to hunt, find someplace else.
You guys aren't exactly hauling it in.
This game is on PC, so there is that.
Since that storm blew up, these lands were teeming with...
But yeah, I've heard very negative things about the PC port of this game. All right, so what do you got?
You want to know what brought on the storm?
Sure.
My friends are out there assessing the situation, but even if I knew, I wouldn't tell anyone that wasn't a hunter.
But Noel's a hunter.
Don't look so surprised. She's right, you know.
Really? Then you wouldn't mind if I put you to the test. Let's see what you can do. We've been getting harassed by a pack of monsters lately. Think you can get rid of them for us?
Sure, yeah, we'll get rid of your pack of monsters.
We're counting on you. No one knows why they appear.
But do you guys understand what I'm saying? Where it's like, who are these people? They're just like, we just teleported in here, and now there's like people.
Somewhere in this area, I guess.
And so we're not even thinking like, oh, these are like, there's not like, it doesn't feel like there's like story lore significance when everything is so isolated. You know what I mean? It's not like we're adventuring and we found a town. It's like, here's just another isolated instance of world, and it makes the people feel more like NPCs. You know what I mean? Ham fruit cake! Well, hello. Thanks for raiding on in. How's it going? Okay. This cactar is perhaps our is this our monster?
Whoa! What the?
Okay.
But yeah. Hello. How's it going? Yeah, sure, I'm down for that. I have definitely seen you around.
How did we get back here?
Around in some other streams and stuff. We've briefly met before, I think, in chat.
Get used to it.
But hello. How's everybody doing? You're a secret super fan of this game. I'm a big fan of 13. This one
Are you hungry?
This one is... I'm trying. Let's put it that way. I'm trying. Okay, so I guess that the cactar statue teleports us back. What we're actually looking for here are these things. Alright, get them! Deprotect. Okay, apparently we hardly need the deprotect. And we're just going to take them out. All right. At the end of 13, orphan. Right? Oh, goblin fragment? Wait, I have no idea what I just saw. All right, I'm going to toss out a deprotect, guy. I'll toss out another one. And now I think we switch to this. Wait, there's a chocobo here? Nah. I'm not fighting the chocobo. Not yet. All right, you do one of these. Hit us with one of those. I think the mini flans are weak to air. Yeah. All right, here we go. I guess it's chocobo time. Alright, there's the stagger. So with the stagger, we'll go double commando. Poor little bugger. And yeah, the grass looks very good for a PS3 game, for sure. Okay, so now we've got Chocobo. Alright, so that was the goblin fragment. Gotcha. That was our enemy. Now, hang on though. Monsters. Chocobo. So you are a commando. Hey, fuck it. Instead of the hop... Wait, okay. Yeah, instead of the hoplite... What if we get the Chocobo out here, huh? But he's only assigned for... He's only assigned for Bully anyway. Yeah, that's probably fine. Okay. And so now if we go Crystarium, Chocobo, what do you use to level up? The potent droplets? How about you guys? Yeah, I think 13 and 13.2 were on 360. At least the first 13 was definitely on 360. I should maybe... get more into using like an animal commander. Like, I don't know, my paradigms might just suck right now. But okay, we did it. And yes, that is the case, MR. From what I understand, the 360 version of 13 is on 3 discs instead of 1 Blu-ray, and the FMVs are like compressed to shit.
So, you took care of those little monsters. I have to hand it to you. You're stronger than you look. Thanks for dealing with that little problem. Say, can I ask you another favor?
See, this is the kind of just humdrum video game bullshit that, like, I'm just bored to tears by, you know? Will you defeat this pack of monsters for me? Oh, thank you. Listen, I have another favor for you. Will you go find my daughter?
Take care of our monster infestation problem. I'm impressed. Now that you've proven yourselves, I have another favor to ask.
Like, exactly this kind of stuff.
I need help collecting wool from the sheep wandering the plains.
Do ya now? Okay.
I appreciate it. You'll come across some sheep bigger than the others. They're the ones you want. They have the best wool.
And that's just gonna be that, huh? It's like I'm playing Remake, you know? Just like, all right. Here's the menial task that this person wants me to do. This one looks pretty big.
Excuse me.
Okay, yeah, she's just grabbing and ripping, huh? I mean, I don't remember us talking about any tools or anything. She's just ripping and tearing. Why is it so annoying to start battles? Oh, man. Oh, all right, all right. Ba 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 ba. Wow. Oh, here's a couple of big uns. So what do you say on how many got the red ring? I had a red ring. I got an Xbox 360 and it red ringed after I think 2 weeks. And then when I got the system back, like when they repaired it and I got it back, I just like didn't play it anymore after that and eventually sold it. There's something I want to check. I want to see what the Chocobo's Pharaoh link is. Oh yeah, the power bricks fail all the time also. On top of just being the big... The Xbox 360 has the biggest fucking power brick I've ever seen. That's one thing that I feel like honestly doesn't get made fun of enough when it comes to the 360. Is I remember that was my first impression with the system, like the first thing that I noticed about it when I saw a 360 is, wait a minute, that's the fucking power, that's how big the power brick is? Like, people made fun of the PS3 being oh, hang on. People made fun of the PS3 being like 16 pounds. But it's not that far off the 360 when you consider that the PS3's power brick is inside of it. That said, though, the regular fat PS3, though, is still a big, loud piece of shit. I very much prefer... I really like the Super Slims. Even the regular PS3 Slims, I think, are kind of dumb because they made them longer. They're not globally smaller. Yeah, like they're shorter and less wide, but they're longer.
Too easy.
And they still have the disc slot and stuff, you know. So what I really like is the super slim model that has like the slidey top. Those are great, and that's what I'm using now. It's super quiet. I like the slidey top. I like the fact that the disc clicks onto the spindle. It's a nice machine. Hey, another Chocobo. Okay, do we have D Shell now also, maybe? Okay, here's what I think. I think D Shell. There we go. Okay, okay. So these are apparently some sheep that I already, I've already sheared. Ba-dum-ba-da-da-da. There were a lot of ways to at least get a Xbox 360 to start running again. After it had red ringed. But the actual problem itself was a design flaw that's not going to go away. And so the only way to not get a red ring is to get a slim model. Unless maybe there is like a mod you can do to the inside that like, I mean, I guess if you completely reflow with better solder, that'll help a lot. But that's pretty tough to that's pretty tough to ask someone to do. Okay, let's deprotect this guy also. Alright, both deprotected. Yeah, I've definitely heard that the red ring rate was over 50%, which is like mind-blowing. Okay, I think I've maybe gone a little bit too far away from the sheep that I'm supposed to be fighting. Here's bombs. I think these things are healing each other. Uh-oh. And now they're self-destructing? Yeah, these things are all gonna blow and I'm probably dead. I was hoping that going into this feral mode or whatever would, like, interrupt the enemy. Yeah, all right. Okay. I got to get back over here. I've strayed too far from the sheep. We do have time for some more of these though. What was I doing with you? I think just Ravager is what's smart because I'm using mostly Ravager with her. At least for now. And Gale Strike will be good. And then Noel, I'm going super far into Commando. He got Ruin Gun now, though. I mean, maybe it would be better to start leveling up his other stuff? I don't know. I mean, let's see what happens if we just keep doing this. Alright, he got Power Chain. And what's Power Chain again? Bolster attack or ruin at the head of attack queue when the target's chain gauge is empty. Oh, okay. Who the hell are you? Alright, deprotect. D-shell. Finish him off. Deprotect. D-shell. Take him out. It seemed like the D-shells were barely worth it there, because while Noah wasn't wailing on them while they were deprotected, they were just basically almost dead. Ay, ay, ay. There we go. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da. Boy, I tell ya, please work. That's what I'm thinking. I think I gotta look at my other dudes. I gotta see if there's monsters that will suit me better than Kate Sith here. I feel like Kate Sith's healing just isn't good enough. I would expect him to know Kira by now. Okay, okay. You know what? I should be looking into Hastega. I should be looking into Synergist until I have Hastega. That's really probably the actual play here. Okay, so hang on a second. Let's go monsters. Who else is a medic? Do I have any other medics? Saboteur, that's interesting. We could start having a Saboteur monster instead. Oh, Kate Sith, it turns out, is my only medic monster at all. Okay. Well, I would still like to try changing something. So how about for Ravagers? We've got, like, this guy. I don't know. I kind of... Oh, shit. I only just found the adornments. The orange newsboy cap is pretty great. Okay, let's put the orange newsboy cap on this guy. And then what if... Alright, let's just take a look here. What if instead of this guy... we had this guy? And then this guy oh shit, I already used I already used all my potent silver. Right now he just has deprotect. I don't know about this, but I mean, having a bunch of free deprotects might be pretty good. Oh, and then if that's what we're doing also, Let's also go here then. And like maybe switch to this one as our basis. And let's see how we like it. Okay. We made it. The teleport point is right there. Hey, it's this guy. I feel like we gotta take these guys out first, though. What up, Zeal? How's it going? Okay, yeah. Now these guys are like super buff. Okay, there's our buddy dead. So that's kind of a problem. Because now we have no healing. So now we're just totally dead in general. I didn't think about that as far as changing dudes goes. Chicken? Wait, what is this? I don't know how to pronounce this. I've never heard of this. Oh man, it was Berserk Bug Pincer again. All right, let's have a look at this. Chicken and rice, gotta love it. Man, I gotta get on the train of like making rice. Because what goes better with steak than rice? Nothing. Okay, I gotta... This guy, his HP is too low. Look at how much HP this guy has, which I think is necessary here. So I'm going back to this. Oh, and also I'm going back to this. Okay. And we're going D-Protectka. This area is very dark. It hasn't been an issue in this game so far, but specifically this area, yeah. Like the weather here. Okay, actually, we need this. Oh, brother. I see. I am playing the PS3 version also. Which version? Did you play the PC one? I mean, you're right though. It's gloomy. You're right that it's gloomy.
This'll show you.
Both? Gotcha. Well, they just walked up slowly and killed my healer again. I don't think I can beat this fight. This enemy is too macho, dude. But here, let me check something. I doubt that the PlayStation will let me do this. Okay. How's this? Yeah, I think we need protect on. That's kind of I think that's what my issue has been. Is I have not been protecting or shelling my party. So now boom, 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 boom. Oh, but now my saboteuring is only dispelling? Oh, fuck. Alright, well, let's do this then. And just try to finish him off? Shit. Okay, that one started better because I actually did some buffs at the start. Let me just start on Bully for this fight. Alright, so. Get him. Get him. Come on, let's try it again. Alright, let's hit this. It might actually be worth... Yeah, see, they just walk up and kill the healer. So I don't think I can... I don't think I can use him as a healer. I don't have any other way to medic, though. Whoops. Okay. So yeah, I think it's really just Kate Sith being too squishy. Let's do this. Okay, so here's what I'll do. We'll go get all the dispels on this one. Actually, get Kate Sith out of here. I forgot about that. All right, give him multicast. And now put Kate out for healing very briefly. Oh boy, very briefly. I don't think I can do this fight right now. When that dude comes up and just punches me, it's just not worth it. Because this isn't like a boss or anything, it's just a random encounter. So I don't think it's worth fighting. We'll see the boss when we get there. But yeah, most of the other fights here haven't been so crazy. They have been worth a lot of Crystarium points, though. Like, we're leveling up pretty quickly here, so...
Thank you so much.
You know.
The quality of this wool is amazing. Here is a little something for your trouble. Only the best hunters can run around these plains without a care in the world. Maybe, just maybe, you two can save us from the peril hanging over our heads.
Okay, we got Woolly Stone. Do you sell greens? I think I already tried
Welcome one
this.
and all to Casa de Chocolina, the only store within goddess knows how many years.
Oh, we can. Hang on. I didn't realize we could buy these. I guess these are the lower rank though. So yeah, this lets us at least catch up any monster that we want. Okay, neat. Oh, here we go. They're under special. Neato. Okay, and then sell. I can't remember if it's good to just sell stuff. Or if we're actually going to be using any of those components. I think we do use the components. Yeah, because it's like this. We need the okay, right. We need shattered bones to be able to buy these. But now we can do this. So we already have these. And then we need shattered bones to be able to get these. Increases chain bonuses. So these are weaker, but they increase chain bonuses, and that might end up actually being better. These 25% ATB rate is also pretty nice. Like, that's really good for someone where, like, their magic maybe doesn't matter as much. Like, if they're a synergist,
I really hope to see.
you just kind of want them to be fast rather than have high magic. But okay, so what are we looking at here now? The question is, what's causing the storm?
You two are lifesavers. I have to say I'm proud to be a fellow hunter.
There is a direct correlation between weather and monsters. I can teach you how to use the weather control device if you would like.
The weather control device?
Come, I'll teach you how to operate the machine. Use the lever to shift the direction of the wind. That's the first step in changing the weather. The weather will change depending on which levers you use. There are 4 possible combinations and 4 possible weather conditions. There is a correlation between monsters and the weather. For example, if you make it rain, the monsters near watering holes will become more vicious. And rare monsters with extraordinary strength may appear. By controlling the weather, you can control what kind of monsters you'll run into.
Like in Chrono Trigger.
That's about it. If you forget how to work it, come talk to me again.
Thanks.
Okay. So we got weather controls. I don't know if it's my fault that I'm just incapable of, like, paying attention to what's going on in this game. But I don't know what the I don't know what the hell I'm doing here. It's like the whole game is just we teleported to this random fucking place for some reason to do something. And I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay, so the weather gave me... The weather did something.
Did you learn to fight like that while you traveled? Where are you from? Are the people of your land as strong as you are?
So, we got some wool for the one lady. We fought some monsters for the other dude. Are we just done with side quests now? Because they don't... I mean, nobody else is, like, acting like they have a side quest for me. So that was it? I just had to do 2 things?
Treat them like part of our family, because they are.
Because they are. Game is blurry. It's like that, yeah. It looks like that. I think it's because of the weather, perhaps. Like it's foggy. Yeah, I think regular FF13 looked significantly better than this game. This game, for some reason, I mean, like, the grass effect is nice. It's nice that there's a lot of grass. But I don't know. I just feel like everything, like, the models... The models don't look as good, and the frame rate is real bad. This one had more budget than regular 13 did. It seems like it had... It feels like it had less budget than 13 had. Okay. Is this guy gonna be super strong too? Oh, there's actually 3 of them. Hey, I remember these guys from the first game. Yeah, they hit pretty hard. Okay, cool. Yeah, it does seem like ever since I changed the weather, now there is like there's like some Vaseline on the lens. I see. I do see what you're saying. All right. Hey, here's something. We got a single horn. Okay. Hang on. I feel like I didn't do what I was supposed to do on the weather machine. Hey, I got a single horn for you.
What is it?
All right, yeah, let's head back to the weather machine real quick. Let's yank a couple levers. Let's see what happened. Now, for those of you who voted for FF13 too, how many of you are wishing that you voted for Ori and the Will of the Wisps instead? So each one of these just has 2 positions.
You two are lifesavers. I have to say I'm proud to be a fellow hunter.
Oh boy. Hey, look at that. There's like a cactar thing over there. Not the red thing, I mean over there. That's cute. Okay, I think what I'm getting is that the thing that's causing the storm is probably the strong monster. So I probably have to fight the strong monster that comes out in the rain.
Where are you from? Are the people of your land as strong as you are?
Okay, so here we are. In the rain. And there is like a stronger monster. I don't know if that's like a specific monster though. So what if we pull both? Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought that one... Oh. Okay, well, there we go. For some reason, I thought that... So we just had to pull both levers. I thought that when the one turned the rain on, that the rain would stay on. I didn't realize that the one on the left...
And when it does, it kicks up that storm we've been seeing.
A beast that can swallow dozens of flan in one go? Noel, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Is it... it wasn't my idea, but maybe it's connected.
I'll bet you my favorite bow that there's some connection to the giant flan back in Sunlith.
Yeah, you think so? I mean, I didn't think of that, but it was a choice, so I took it.
It's a definite possibility.
Oh, I just realized that that's right. I forgot. This game, I'm supposed to be like...
Look.
I'm supposed to be like up here for this game.
There's no other explanation. They're being sucked into a time rift.
And then they're reappearing back at Sunlith.
Right. If we can take down this beast, we can stop the giant flan from getting any bigger.
Okay, okay. Well, I suppose let's do it. And hey, look, my favorite guy from regular FF13 is back. Okay, okay. So over here is that gate. Then we got this guy.
Okay, this one might be a bit much for us to handle.
Yeah, we might... Oh. In regular 13, you could, Oh, hey, it's Long Gui, indeed. All right, look, hang on a second. Move. Move. I mean, maybe we just gotta kick its ass a little bit. Okay, okay. The Long Gui. That's right. Alright, we better get, like, if I'm gonna even fuck with this thing a little bit, we'd better get some protects on. Uh-oh, he's casting Ultima. This is probably bad. Okay, he hit us with Ultima.
Sorry, everyone.
All right. Well, I guess if our goal is to get him to move, I mean, that might be something that we have to do later. Because there is another gate over here. Let's just investigate this over here and see what's going on. Hello? Are you following me? All right. We'll get it dispelled now. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, yeah, they did work. Okay. Let's get a quick cure. Oh, jeez. The combo. Oh, brother. Okay. I feel like all of the enemies in this area are... Like, this area, I feel like in general, is way out of my level league. Favorite microwave popcorn? I am a connoisseur of microwave popcorn. That's a great question. Basically, like, I used to be a big fan of Orville Redenbacher, right?
I'm not sure, but this gate seems different from
But
the others.
Redenbacher, the thing is, it gets a little powdery once it cools down a little bit, I feel like. And then Act 2 is alright, but Act 2, I feel like it tastes a little bit like actual corn. Like, I'm always feeling like I can kind of taste corn.
This is the gate that won't open with an artifact. We've got to find the seal and a way to break it.
So with those things out of the picture, Pop Secret is kind of the process of elimination brings you to Pop Secret. And Pop Secret I love. That shit's great. So yeah, that's the microwave popcorn of choice in Castle Retro is Pop Secret. They win by default because there's nothing wrong with it. I got no complaints about Pop Secret. It's just delicious. You know, and I'm a fan of butter on the microwave popcorn. We like to get the extra butter in this household. So yeah, that's kind of our go-to. Pop Secret extra butter. The pack of butter that you pour on? No, I haven't done anything like that. Oh, and you put it in the microwave for 205. You know, like, yeah, there's a popcorn button on the microwave, but what I've found is you just ignore that and you put it in for 205, baby. Just remember, it's like 205 live. Ba-dum-bum-ba-dum-ba-dum. All right, big guy. Alright, I feel like this place is beyond my level. But maybe I do just gotta get the long Gui to move and then we'll be fine.
The big monster with the shell on its back is called the Longui. For some reason, it's afraid of lightning. A single flash in the sky and it's off and running in the opposite direction.
Well, okay. So, like, what you're telling me then is that the thing that I did to spawn the monster, I now have to, like, change that? Now we gotta change it back?
It seems the monster feral is causing the storm. Defeating him will...
Weather control device? Alright, so now with it raining, the Longui leaves, but I don't think that I think that the other monster is gone too, isn't it? So we gotta get, like, lightning to happen. Like here we go. Okay. I mean, the obvious solution is to cast Thunder. But I got a feeling that that's not going to work. Maybe it will, though.
If anyone can stop the storm, it's you two.
But okay, so if we do this, then they're both gone. If we do this, now our monster is back, but so is the big turtle. And if we do this, oh yeah, this is what makes it like all... Okay, no, this is the version where it's there. Okay. The version where it's all blurry.
Defeating him will most likely end all of our problems.
We just had to get back to Vaseline weather. Alright, well, for something like this... Probably want to start out on Bully. So that we can get, buffs and debuffs.
Meal time's over.
Megaton charge! We better Sentinel up here. Oh, it had more. Okay, okay, that's fine. Okay, still fine as long as Kate Sith is, Kate Sith keeps up. Okay, okay. Still pretty rough. I think that starting out with starting out with a couple of Sentinels was a bad idea. Alright, let's try this again. This time I'm just gonna ignore the Megaton charge thing, and we're just gonna do some buffs and debuffs. And then maybe when he actually flies up, we'll switch to Sentinels to take a little bit less damage. A bloody red overlay when you're low on health in games. I think that when I see it, I think that it's kind of annoying, but when it's not there, sometimes you do just die and you're like, oh shit, I didn't even realize my health was low in a game, you know? So like I respect the game trying to give you information in a way that's clear. Wait, why are we doing poison? Why did Noel not protect the party? Okay, one more of these. And then, like, come on. Let's get some... Okay, there's protect on everybody. There's shell on everybody. Alright. Okay, we better go here. And potion up again real quick. Oh no, that's not working. Okay. Kate Sith is barely still alive. Man, what the fuck? This guy just gets like, he just does something every second. It's like every 1 second he's doing something that hits the whole party. But yeah. I mean that's the thing, is that like I do appreciate the game giving you info in a way that you can see while you're still focused on your actual objective, you know? Okay, let's do this now. Okay, now we're buffed. And now that we're out of buffs, yeah, so my issue with this guy is that he doesn't attack every 1 second. And none of my debuffs are landing at all. And my buffs aren't helping, and I can't out-cure his damage. So I guess what we do here is... Oh, yeah. When you also... Right. When it's like 5 different things, yeah. I mean, okay, so of all of those things, flashing health bars, Tifa yelling you're low on health, massive screen overlay, HP numbers, and the sound muffling, of all of those things, the thing that I take umbrage with, the thing that I dislike the most, is the character yelling at you that you're low on health. That's the part that bugs me. So do I have any other monster that's a medic yet? No. So Kate Sith is still my only medic. And now and also none of my other characters can be medics. So I've got problems here. I feel like I'm unequipped for this fight. And I don't have a grasp on this. I don't have enough of a grasp on what the fuck I'm doing in this game to know how to deal with that. You know? Like, am I supposed to find other monsters? Like, the monster system in this game is really throwing me for a loop. Because it seemed interesting at first, but now it's weird to me that there's like a million monsters, and none of them seem good. This is my issue with the monsters, is they all seem shitty, right? So it's like, so how I'm feeling is that I have one party member that sucks, and the only way to find one that doesn't suck is to do a bunch of experimentation on a bunch of dudes that suck. But like, okay, like what if I was to Crystarium Kate Sith again? Like, what do you have coming up? You got a move called... He's got Raise? That's pretty interesting. Or Cura. But that's question marks away. Like that, we're a million years away from learning that. And so the only other thing that I could do would be to learn medic with one of my characters so that I can have a more active healing role, which I think I need to do. But the fact that I haven't done that yet, and now I'm in the situation that I'm currently in, makes it seem like... I mean, maybe if I start doing Sentinel, we might get some more HP, which would be good. Like, actually having a Sentinel might be good in this fight also. Okay, so what if it was you? What if we go to you? Right. That's why my Sentinel paradigm has 2 Sentinels in it. You know? But that's the thing, is I don't have any medics. I have 1 medic. I got 1 medic monster, and neither of my characters can be medics. And so, like, the only way out of this situation is to level up until I get another Crystarium expansion so that then I can learn the medic role, and then I have to level up the medic role? I don't want to do that. Or I try to find a better medic monster, which is just kind of like running around fighting dudes, right? Which I also don't want to do. Just because, like, yeah, okay, we're getting into full bitch mode, alright? Full bitchy mode. Let me just tell you guys something. So, I'm struggling to grasp the thing about this game that makes me want to play it. Okay? Really struggling to find the hook of this game that makes it fun. And when we think about the idea that, like, okay, maybe I could go find monsters. Maybe there's another thing for me to do. Maybe I could go level up my Crystarium a little bit, okay? When I think about the idea of just going and playing the game and adventuring and doing that, all I think about is the fact that I'm running around in this shitty fucking 7 frames per second garbage fest where I feel like I'm being choked the entire time. You know what I mean? Like, it's really hard to describe the feeling, but it just feels like ass to look and play in this 7 frames per second environment. And so anything more than the base level of progression in this game, I don't want to do, because I don't want to engage in a game that looks and feels like this. Does this make sense? Like, I'm not willing to give this game any more than the minimum, because the game has given me the minimum presentation. Like, here we go, there's monsters. Time to run around in 8 frames per second and try to hit it so that the game loads this battle that's gonna look like absolute shit. And while I'm trying to choose my options and see what's happening as far as utilizing the ATB and switching paradigms and looking at, like, what the chain gauges are and what things are on, and, like, oh, I've got my Ferrolink, but the Ferrolink, I don't know what the hell it does, and all of this is all wrapped in a game that looks and performs like shit. And so it's really difficult for me to take in any of this information because I feel like it's not being presented to me in a smooth enough way for me to be comfortable with. And that's how I feel about the game so far. Does this make sense? Like, I feel like we're at a point right now where I need to, like, just go essentially grind, but not really grind. It's not really grinding. I need to go, like, expand the game's mechanics a little bit more before I can move on. But I just don't want to do it because it feels like a chore because the game runs like ass. And that's where I'm at. If the game was a solid 30 FPS, I'm not even asking for 60. FF13 regular was 30, but it was a solid 30. The game managed to look really good in 30. This game can't even do that. And it's so hard for me to look at. But all right, let's hang on. I got some more points because the enemies here are worth like a shitload of points. Story? What's the story? Oh, there's time gates. So just jump around to random places in the environment at random times that there is no logical reason of where or when you're going or why. Just go there and find something to do. That's the story. And maybe at some point we'll accidentally find lightning. And that's the point? The point of the game is to run around to random places and times doing random meaningless things until at some point maybe we'll randomly find lightning. And why? Because she's lightning? Yes. And that's the reason that we want to find her, is just because it's Sarah's sister? There's not actually a problem that we're trying to save, except I guess that the world ends at some point. Apparently at some point the world ends, but I guess it's not that big of a deal that the world ends because Noah is from there, which means that people are still alive in the apocalyptic future. There's still people and society because Noel or Noah or whatever the fuck his name is still exists and is wearing nice clothing and knows what time gates are and all this shit. So apparently everything's fine. So what are we doing? And that's it. That's how I feel about Final Fantasy 13 too. I think I'm done. I don't think I'm coming back to this game after this. Look, I love 13. 13 is great. This game, they fucked it up. What can I say? I think they fucked it up, and we're done here. Back to Dragon Quest. I think I think we're going back to we're gonna be doing Dragon Quest V on the Super Famicom, and it's probably gonna be great. However, I do need to do a cartridge thing. I'm gonna be doing a soldering stream, and I'm probably going to. Oh yeah, and if you're new to the channel, this kind of rant it happens, right? It happens. Sometimes games not for me. But here's the Discord. If anybody is interested in joining the Discord, no pressure, but I'm probably going to do a soldering stream on the Discord to get my cartridge of Dragon Quest V for Super Famicom to be the English version. And then we'll play that, and it'll be great. We'll have a great time, right? But thank you guys for watching Final Fantasy 13-2. I gave it a shot. I did my best. But I honestly, like I said, the root of the issue, the reason that I find it very difficult to imagine getting past my other issues with this game is because it involves playing a game that runs like absolute ass, and I just don't want to do that anymore. It's like exhausting to play a game that runs so poorly, you know? So yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys for more FF7 when that's what's the deal with tomorrow again? Yeah, I think we have time for a run tomorrow. So FF7 probably tomorrow, and then maybe we'll try to finish. You don't remember it running poorly on you? So Chef, you're saying your game didn't run like this? Look at this. Look at this shit. And my system's up to date. The game had a chance to patch. If the game has a patch, it had a chance to get that right. We connected to the internet. It had its chance, right? So I wouldn't say it's anything like that. But yeah. But anyway, thank you guys for watching and for dealing with my for my bitchiness. But hey, you know what? We did it. This is actually the funny thing. Here's the funny part of all of this is that we did it. We played through all of the good Final Fantasies. That's what we can say. I played through all the good ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, Tactics. I played all the good ones. And doesn't that feel good to put closure on it that way? Yeah, we did it. We found the bad one. Well, 10-2 was also bad, but they fixed it after that a little bit. But all right. What if it gets good 60 hours in? That's what people said that 13 does. It gets good 60 hours in, back when I was shit-talking it for 12 years, you know? But then it actually turned out that it was really good from the start. But all right. And then it got really good later. Anyway, that's gonna do it for me today. I'll be back with FF7. We're gonna start Dragon Quest V. Maybe I'll finish Ender Lilies, but honestly, Ender Lilies is also hanging by a thread. I'm liking it more, but whenever I'm playing Ender Lilies and I'm thinking that I could be playing Ori 2, I could be playing the next Castlevania or something like that, you know, it's a little tough to keep playing a game that I think is just kind of it's aight, you know, it's good, it's not great, right? So I'm not too sure if I'm going to continue so much with Ender Lilies either. But you know, we'll see what happens there. The sooner Ender Lilies gets finished, the sooner it's Ori 2. And then the sooner it's what's the next Castlevania? Portrait of Ruin, I think, is the next one we play. And that's another Metroidvania on the DS, so that's probably going to be great. Wait a second, did Monetary Dragon start streaming again? Didn't he raid me earlier? I swear he raided me earlier. However, now he's sitting on a game over screen, so... Maybe he didn't raid earlier. Maybe I'm thinking of yesterday or something. Speaking of Castlevania, though, my brother is playing Symphony of the Night. So I'm going to send you guys over to my brother. He's playing Symphony of the Night. It's his first playthrough of Symphony of the Night. And so here's the deal, okay? Don't make me look bad, all right? It's his first playthrough, and he wants absolutely no hints on anything whatsoever, all right? So don't go. So I'm gonna send you guys over to Flex. Enjoy some Symphony of the Night, but no spoilers or hints or tips on nothing, all right? He is a very pure, blind playthrough type Andy, all right? So enjoy that type of show over there. And have a good night. I'll see you guys in a minute, or I'll see you guys tomorrow. Enjoy some Symphony. Bye-bye!